let's talk about ethical, conscientious fashion. I'm going to share with you some of what I think are the best. I think I've got like about 10 items, designer items that I think are worth buying, and that in my opinion, some 100%, others kind of maybe less so, but I'll explain as I go. A lot of these items are created using ethical means. So if you are someone who is trying to just update your wardrobe or cut down on the amount of things that you buy, I've got some items here that might interest you. And I'm going to talk about the things that I think are worth buying, that are investment pieces, staple items, that they're always going to be in style. You know, you're so bored of me talking about this, but whenever I buy clothes, I really am making a conscientious effort these days to cut down on fast fashion. I still buy it. I do not go out and buy full designer items all of the time. If you're just trying to move in a more ethical way, there's a way of doing that. And everything I'm going to show you in this video is from Net-a-Porter, who I am really pleased to say that I'm collaborating with on this video. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to let you know I've just been on the Net-a-Porter website and I've seen that they're currently running a 10% off for new customers. I think there's a coupon code to be used, and I do think some brands are excluded, but I'm not sure at the moment. I'm going to put all of the information in the description below that I happen to know. Let's start with bags. I have 3 bags that I think are really worth buying and that fall into that conscientious category. Oh, by the way, I forgot to film this. All of the bags come in dust bags. I want to show this because I feel like when I buy a bag, I like all of the extra packaging that comes with it. So this is the dust bag that the Gucci bag comes in. Then this is the Balenciaga dust bag. And finally, the Fendi one. I've picked these 3 bags, particularly the Fendi and the Gucci, because if you want to buy a designer bag that's under £1,400, under £1,300, and you want something quality that's going to last, but is by a brand that is, what's the word? They're like heritage, they've been around a long time, and they're in a style where the bag isn't going to date. So I'm going to give you a really good example. This bag here, this is, out of everything I'm going to show you, this is the one that I think is the most worth getting. This is a small Gucci bucket bag. I've deliberately chosen bucket bags because I think, unless you're going to buy something like the Chanel Classic Flat, but I don't want to talk about things that are that expensive in this, unless you're going to buy that, because that's been around generations, then I think you'd be better off buying something like this than something like the Gucci Dionysus, which has been out since 2016. Not very long, whereas this shape, oh, it goes back. So with this, it's classic, it's chic, it's kind of like that model off-duty look. It fits an awful lot. Also, this on the Gucci bag, this is canvas. It has got leather trim on it, but this is canvas, this is fabric. The canvas on the Gucci bags, oh my god, you can wear it into infinity and they don't scratch, they don't wear. I've got a Boston bag that I showed you a couple of videos ago that I bought in 2009, 2010. It's made out of this, no marks, no cracks, no nothing, perfect condition. Now the next one, this is a bit more expensive, but I wanted to include this because the shape is classic, the brand has been around a long time because it's Fendi. But also, if you want to be classic but you still want something that's kind of current, I'm including this because the print on it is very now, it's very in style right now. So buying this, I think, if you're someone who likes the newer things but you don't want to lose money, I think this is good on 2 counts because A, it's current, and B, it's a classic style. So they are my 2 favourite bags. Now the other bag that I wanted to show you is this. It's the Balenciaga bag. Now out of all 3 bags, I feel that these 2 bucket bags are 100% the bags to buy. I'm including the Balenciaga though, because I bought that last week in the sale and it was 40% off. I did actually look earlier and I've got a horrible feeling the black one's sold out, but you can still get it in white. And I feel like with this bag, you get a lot for your money. And this is detachable, by the way. Look at this that it comes with. It's got I really like the quality of this actually. It's got a kind of card holder, you could even keep makeup in here, and it attaches to the inside of the bag, but you can unhook that. fits in really nicely. It's also got a crossbody strap, so you can wear this on your shoulder. Crossbody, very nice length actually, really good length. It's not too like short or too low. It's also got handles on the top, so you can wear it like on your arm or just carry it by the top bit. In terms of classic pieces, I think, as I said, these two are the ones to go with, but I wanted to include this because it's in the sale and you might think, I quite like that. Point number one really from me on this is, if in 2020 you are trying to cut down the amount of money that you spend on things, and if like me, I would say probably 4 years ago, I used to buy sackfuls of stuff from Shein, from H&M, and I did it because, you know, like for £100 you got like a whole ton of things and it was kind of fun. But I started to go off it quite quickly because I'd buy things, I'd wash them a couple of times, and then they'd start looking really tired, really worn out and scruffy, to a point where they'd have been an insult to have given to the charity shop. But I'm loath to add to landfill with it. If you want to buy quality items for your wardrobe that aren't going to date, they're going to wash well, you only have to buy it once. Then the things you're looking for, the key things, I think a trench coat is always good to have in the wardrobe, leather jacket, jeans, leather trousers, good turtleneck kind of sweater, and a bag. Or a couple of bags, like if bags are your thing. Trench coat. If you can only buy one, I think Burberry is the way to go. Burberry are pretty much like, that's their signature thing, isn't it, the trench coat? The one I'm going to show you here, you can get the Burberry trench coat in navy blue, black, and from my memory, 2 tones of beige. So you can get it in this, which is the darker one, or there's a slightly lighter one as well. You can also get it in different lengths. So you can get it quite long, kind of mid-calf, on the knee or above the knee. I prefer above the knee. The Burberry trench coat is the best investment I think you can make for your wardrobe. Now, another reason why I say this, my grandmother had a Burberry trench coat. She had the longest one you can get. She had that from before I was born. I mean, how long's the Burberry trench coat been going for? Definitely since the 80s, I think. I can't remember before then because I didn't exist, but my gran had one and she was wearing it right up until the end. And I'll tell you what, she died at 104 years old. She had a really good long innings, but she always really thought highly of these. You could even wear this to work. I've said before, I don't carry luxury bags to work. And that might be a UK thing, by the way, because I had a lot of you on that video saying, well, where I live, you actually get on better if you take in designer stuff. Well, in the UK, from my experience anyway, you rub people's backs up the wrong way. But with one of these, it's not screaming designer. So I think this is great. This would look amazing over your suit or your work clothes on the way to work. Now, just to show you a couple of examples of leather trousers, leather jackets that I think are worth getting, turtlenecks and jeans. All of these items are actually, I deliberately got them all from the Net Sustain area on the Net-a-Porter website. Reason being, seeing as we're talking about ethical fashion, all of these items are ethically sourced, produced, created. I had to show you this particular leather brand. For any of you, as I've just said, who still want to buy leather jackets, trousers, shoes, but you like that you can go somewhere where you can buy something that has got an ethical element to it, have a look at this brand. Now, the trousers that I'm showing you here, plus the jacket, they are both from a brand where all of this is made from recycled leather. Everything, all of the component parts in these leather items are made using recycled offcuts that they collect up and then they put them all together to make the items. So for example, on the tag, it does explain that each item, how is it worded now? Each item, the design looks the same, but there might be irregularities in the actual leather because it is all kind of reused items. Do you know what's really nice? The leather's really good quality. It's really thick and it's really soft and sort of squishy. And that leather jacket, this leather jacket's really nice. The reason why I think these are all just really good basic items is none of this stuff, you're not going to look at any of this and think that it is trend. It's cool. There's nothing here that you're like, oh my God, like that looks really dated, but neither does it look like the kind of thing that you could wear out now and not feel good in. It's all like, these jeans are just my absolute favorite. These are also from that net sustainability section on the website. To me, being conscientious is about cost per wear. It's about enjoying what you've got, wearing it to death, enjoying it, and buying smartly so that you don't end up with something that you love right now, but at the next season it's completely out of style and you're not going to use it again. That to me is what conscientious fashion is about. I've linked to everything below, so if you want to check out more, then you can have a look there. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.